So this week, Anthropic dropped their managed agents. This is on the Cloud console. Now, what they are saying is instead of building agents, whole infrastructure, you can do it directly inside of Claude and it's going to run the whole thing. So we're going to build one today. Now, I had Claude give me some ideas for a specific agent based on my social media. It's given me 4 different types of agents to build. Now, me personally, I probably would build something a little different, but I wanted to, keep it in the Claude atmosphere, let Claude give me idea and then see how well it can execute it. So the one that we're going to attempt to create in this video is the comment to content agent. So this comment to content agent is supposed to pull your TikTok comments, identify the most common question, and then auto draft reply videos plus email content from them. So let's not even waste any time because I know this is probably going to take some time. A lot of people are saying, hey, I did this with Claude. Hey, I did this with Manus, whatever they're using, and not showing what they're doing. We don't do that over here. So come on, let's go.
KC, you're live in 3, 2,
1. Time to create smarter.
So we're going to take this and just copy it. And we're going to go right to the Managed Agents platform on Cloud Console. So we can easily click the Get Started with Agents button. And over on this right side, it has templates. You can start with a template and see how that works just so you can get a feel of how to use it. Or you can come to the left side where it says, what do you want to describe your agent? Start with the template. So we are going to just paste this here and click enter. Now, what it does from here on out, it's business, okay?
Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
So as you can see, it's already configuring over here. And let's see, it says description, analyze TikTok comments to identify top questions, then auto draft reply video scripts, and email content to turn community feedback into a full content calendar.
Full twisting layout.
Yes, that's about right. So for the system instructions, it says you are a content strategy assistant that transforms TikTok comment data into actionable content. When given TikTok comments, paste it directly or upload it as a file. You cluster and rank the most frequently asked question and recurring themes. Draft concise reply video scripts with a hook answer CTA for the top questions and draft email newsletters content based on those same themes. Prioritize questions with the highest engagement signal. Output a clear content calendar summary listing each question, its suggested video script, and a matching email draft. Keep tone matching the creator's niche. Ask once if unclear.
Did you get all that?
Every word.
What we can do is Claude has already did a full social media analysis on my page. We can take that because it already has the brand tone, brand voice. We can paste it here and see what it gets from that. So instead of me going to look for it, my memory is already set in Claude. So I'm just going to have it create the document so I could just download it and paste it there. I'm pretty sure I'll have it downloaded on my laptop, but I'm on a PC right now. So let's make it a little bit easier for ourselves. So we can create a document of okay. So we're going to have it create a document of my social media analysis for my page that I can give directly to the agent and it build off of that. Again, this is perfect if you have your memory turned on. Please turn it on because if you don't, it's going to always say, oh, I don't remember anything. I had to figure that out the hard way. But the good thing is once you turn that memory on, you can have it go and look at the past conversations and it'll pull everything. Good to go. So it says I have everything I need. Let me pull it all together, clean document, blah, blah, blah. All right, so as you can see, it has finished the analysis. Now, again, I did this a couple of months ago. So all it did was go find the chat and pull all the information together to give me the social media analysis on this computer. So we're going to download this and I'm going to give it to the agent or the agent, the chat that's going to build the agent. There you go. So we're going to go over here and download. And as you can see, there's also a Google Drive button. So you can save this to your Google Drive anytime you need it. And that way you don't have to do this over and over. All right, so let's go back to the platform and we're going to click Keep Refining. Okay, it says, what would you like to workshop on the config? So, okay, so problem. See, I'm glad we're doing this live. It doesn't have an attachment button. So I'm going to have Claude make like a very concise paragraph that we can paste into the box to give it more information about the social media versus me not doing it at all. So we're going to go back here and we're going to say, can you create a concise paragraph about the social media analysis, and we'll put specifically on the voice rules and well, accidentally clicked the enter button, but I was going to say, oh, I guess that would be it. Oh, perfect. Looks like your message got cut off. Finish your thought. Voice rules, and what else do we want? Let's give it the target audience. That's very important. Target audience as well as the creator profile. Okay, so I don't know why I say I'm from Kansas City, but it's nope, that is incorrect. All right, so we're gonna just take this. Hold on. Now, of course, if I'm actually building something that, I'm not just testing the tool to see how it works, I would spend more time getting the prompt right, getting all of this right. For the sake of this video, I want to show you how it works so we can configure something together and then you understand how to go back and build it. Here's more info about the creator. All right. Okay, so now it's personalized. You can see it has my username here and it's giving you more information. So we're just gonna click create this agent and we're gonna go from here. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was quick. It says your comment to content agent is live. An agent is a reusable version configuration, persona model tools that doesn't run on its own. You spin up sessions from it each time you want it to actually work. Okay, let's go ahead and configure the environment. So it says an environment is the cloud container where your agent's tools actually execute. Think of it as the workspace. It gets spun up inside each session. So it says this agent works with pasted loaded comment data. Does it need to reach the open internet or is local file text processing enough? Let's see if it can actually go to my page. I don't know. Let's test it out. Just finding out together. So it says, got it. Setting up the environment with access to TikTok so the agent can pull comments directly from Casey's page. Environment is ready with TikTok access locked in. What I personally love about this right now is how fast it's doing it. It's literally in a second. There's no cuts or anything. It's it's literally processing. So we're gonna click start session and go from there. Okay, so it says a session is a live running instance of your agent inside its environment. You send it messages and watch it work in real time. This agent is ready to roll as is. No missing values needed to run a solid test. Let's fire it up. So test run. So it says your session is live. Head to the test run panel on the right and send your first message to watch the agent go. Okay, so this says, here are 50 comments from my latest TikTok video. Pull out the top question and draft reply video scripts plus emails of the top 3. Now, I wanted it to go to TikTok, but I don't know if I should hit the send button. Because here's the thing. We could set up an automation that goes to my TikTok every day at a specific time and scrape comments off of the most recent video and then take those and put it into like a Microsoft Excel sheet, right? And then this pulls from that Microsoft Excel sheet. That is possible. But it also says we can paste comments. Now, to me, that's doing a little bit too much, like going and actually taking comments out of the comment section and then pasting them here. I don't know. So we're just going to hit send for right now and We're gonna see what happens, okay? That's what
that you do.
that's what this video is all about, seeing what happens. It says, nice. The message just went to the agent via post. Keep interacting in the test panel and the agent will cluster the questions, draft scripts, and write emails in Casey's voice. Okay, so there it goes. It says, agent, I'm ready to dig in, but I don't see the comments attached yet. Drop them here. In this case, yes, we have to actually paste a few comments here. All right, so how do I want to do this? Let's see if Claude can do that really quick and just grab like 20 comments. I don't know. Let's try. And we're going to copy this just in case I need to go to another chatbot to do that. It says, I can try to fetch the page, but TikTok heavily blocks scrapers. Let me see what I can pull. Let me see if this is really true. We're going to Manus. Okay, so we're going to see if Manus can pull some. It says, I'll head over to the TikTok page to find the most trending video and pull those comments for you. Now, that's what I love about Manus too, because it can do things like that. Whereas Claude told me, nah, I can't. And then you can also see it working down here on its own computer. It looks like it's having a hard time loading the videos. I can see it pulled one of the videos up. This is a more recent video, but whatever works. Oh, because it's still looking for a trending video. This is why you need to be clear when you prompt as well, because it's looking for a trending video, but it literally had a video there that I'm pretty sure had comments. This one as well. Okay, so it said successfully opened the comments. Is going to scroll further to collect approximately 10 comments. It's working though. It's working. It's distracting. Boy, TikTok make it hard for you. Now, again, there are ways to scrape it. You can use like Rapid API and connect it with other tools to pull from TikTok, but it pulled 18 comments from one of the most trending videos on the TikTok page. Okay, so it pulled from a video about YouTube. I don't know if this is going to be sufficient enough as far as the comments. Let me see if I can actually give it a video. Okay, so we're going to see if we can actually give it a video that has a lot of comments. So this has 671 comments. We're going to take that one and go back and see if it can do it. Can you extract comments from this particular video? All right, we'll paste the link and see what happens again.
Go, Kylie, go.
But I love how it did extract comments. Like these are comments from actual people that I recognize some of the usernames. So great. And it went directly to that video that I gave it. So even better. Now with an agent, no, you would not have to do all of this. Again, setting up to where it can pull the comments for you is the best case scenario. We are just trying something so we can see how these managed agents work. So it says it's retrieving the full comments. It's probably having a hard time because I gave it the link, and you know, with TikTok, you have to actually have an account to view videos. So that's probably why it's having a hard time. Up and then out of credits. Whoop-dee-doo.
Whoop-dee-doo.
Now, I have bought their $100 plan before. It's definitely worth it. But all right, well, we gonna work what we got. All right, so we're just gonna copy this and then go back, and we are going to paste and hit send. So those are the comments it just pulled. Now, I don't know how great of a base it is for it to work with it for those comments. It probably would have been easier to do YouTube. You live and you learn, okay? You live and you learn. It says, got it. Working with the 18 comments here. Let me cluster first, then build out. It did 3 inputs, but then it said session idle. So Let me go to the transcript. And write emails. I didn't type that right, but I don't know if it's actually. Oh, I had to click it. So basically, the way that it's working here is you can actually click the messages. I was wondering. So it's not showing the full message, right? When you click it, it shows the full message from the agent. So here, where it says working with 18 comments here, let me cluster first and then build out. All I have to do is click it and there's the whole thing under it. So here are the comment clusters ranked by volume. So number 1 was platform availability, Android only, iPhone, when does it roll out? Number 2 was what is the app, where to find it? And then number 3, is it free? So those were the top questions that people were asking in those comments just from those 18 comments alone. And I like how it put it in a table. Perfect. So it says, quick note on that product lead comment. That's social proof. Go screenshot it and use it. A YouTube team member shared your video internally, deserves its own post. Now that was from like last or 2 years ago, so a little late on that. But it's great that it gives advice like that. Then it says reply video script. Script number 1, Android only right now. Here's the real answer. Addresses platform availability, rollout timeline. So yes, that would have been perfect for it to be its own separate video because the hook says Android only right now. iPhone is coming, but if you have an iPhone, don't scroll. I got you. Sounds good to me, okay? So then it gives the answer, a CTA, and then on-screen text. Android equals download now. iPhone equals CapCut for now, plus follow for update. Cool, love that. So it gave us 3 scripts like we asked for, but based on the top comments, and it gave us the hook, answer, CTA, on-screen text, as well as the emails. So email number 1, Android versus iPhone. Here's what to do right now. Subject line, pick one. Your phone doesn't have to stop you, Android only. Now this could be a little bit more detailed because sending this to my email list is kind of confusing. But if it was a little bit more detailed about this is what YouTube is doing, it has this app, but it's only for Android right now. This will help you create content to go along with your digital product or however, I would like to spin it. But yes, I think that goes into building a better prompt for the agent. Again, I just gave it a little piece, but having a long built out prompt is perfect. Or even if you just use a transcriber and talk out the full idea that you want this agent to build and then put it inside of this left side of the chat, like how we did at the beginning, it'd probably be 10 times better. So this agent did exactly what we wanted to do. That was the session that it ran. Now, step number 4 is integrate. So we're going to put stop session. It says a couple of things worth noting for your real world use. The agent can't actually log into TikTok to scrape comments. TikTok blocks automated access. So Casey will need to paste or upload comment exports. You may want to bake that instruction into the system prompt so it's never a surprise. We have plenty of time to do more of these videos, okay? I will be back to show more and test more. Okay, so next is integrate. It says the config is solid, ready to wire this into your app. So we're going to click integrate. All right, so when I click exit quick start, this is the actual agent, the comment to content agent. Here are the sessions that we currently have created. There are no crazy tools or skills integrated into this just yet. We could add them, but again, basic. We're starting on basic. So we're going to click the 3 dots over here and click start session. We'll just call this test and we'll click create session. Now, the goal of an agent is to run by itself, right? This technically does not run by itself because we need to still paste comments inside of it. That's not what we want, but let's make sure it works. I mean, we know it works because we did the sandbox test, but so we'll put create 50 comments for a test. So it's going to create the comments for us and we're going to paste it in there to see what the agent generates from that. Okay, so it gave us 50 comments. We're going to go back and we're going to send the message to the agent. We're not going to say anything. We're just going to send the 50 comments. Now, that wasn't supposed to be there, but that's what happens when you just copy and paste from a chatbot. Okay, so the agent has finally responded. So let's click it. Okay, so it gave us part 1, theme clusters ranked by volume. Number 1, what to sell, digital product ideas, pricing, validation, 11 comments. Number 2, am I too late, follower anxiety, saturation. And number 3, I'm stuck, where do I start, not moving forward. It says strategic note for Casey. Themes 1 through 3 dominate and all orbit on the same core fear. I don't know what to do and I'm not doing it. That's your content series. Themes 4 and 5 are your proof of concept content. They show how the tools work and trust. Themes 6 through 8 are strong supporting content once the audience is warmed up. Cool. Part 2, top 5 reply video scripts. So script 1 is, what's the first digital product a beginner should sell? Hook. The hook starts with, your first digital product should not be a course. Here's what to sell instead. It's a pretty good hook. And then it gives a CTA. The link in my bio has a free digital product checklist. It tells you exactly what to include so you can stop overthinking and start building. Not bad. Number 2, I made my first sale with 212 followers. Here's what actually matters. Now, I don't know where it pulled that from. I'm not sure that's necessarily true. I don't know. But this is why context matters. This is why the prompt and what you feed it matters, because regardless of how good this is, AI will still just make up some okay? So there's a third script, fourth script, fifth script, and then matching emails. So it's giving us the matching emails for each of those videos, which is pretty good. So quick content calendar note, these 5 videos answer the 5 loudest questions in your comments. Post them in this order for maximum momentum. So script 3 first, I'm stuck. Script 1, what to sell. Script 2, followers don't matter. Script 5, not too late. Script 4, AI in your voice. I like this. I like this. So that did not take long, okay? Now, this being the first time I'm using managed agents, period, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of different things you can add, like the skills, the tools. This is only the beginning. Now, we're going to test out different products and different tools. But again, they just released the managed agent. So I just wanted to see what was going on, okay? But let me know in the comments if you've already used this, if you test this out, if it doesn't make sense, if I did something wrong, whatever. Let's just have a conversation, okay? And I will see you guys later with something else because I just want to create cool, okay? Okay, bye.